Hey y'all, Austin here with Outer World Media. Welcome back to another weekly update, guys. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I'm probably going to take a few more sips of my coffee than I normally do, just because this will be my fifth or sixth video to record today for the week. And I'm still working on my first cup of coffee. I mean, this stuff it's ice cold, guys, at this point. It really is. Unfortunately, that's not ideal temperature for this coffee because it's raining outside. It's dreary. I need some hot coffee, but you know what? It is what it is. I love recording videos for you guys and just kind of talking about books, movies, and anything else that pops into my mind. But without any more interruptions, guys, let's get into it. Let's do and start this weekly update. This last week, guys, what did I read? We're going to start off there. I did pick up Mr. Craig Johnson's Depth of Winter, book 14 in the series. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure when that review will be out, to be honest with you, though, guys. I am slacking in the review department on the Longmire series. I don't know if I'm on book 8, 7 for reviews that I need to do. I'm so far behind on that. I really need to jump on that and get that up to date. But I did post a video on Monday after I finished that saying, hey, you know what, I finished this. I'm going to pick up a couple smaller little books and just, something to hold me over until I can start this next month's reading list. So I did pick up The Man Called Moon by Louis L'Amour, as well as The Westerner by Zane Grey. And unfortunately, I don't have the copies to show you. I've already put them back on the Western shelves. What I will say, though, guys, is I did enjoy, The Man Called Moon by Louis L'Amour. There was quite a few different aspects of that book that I did enjoy. Look for that review out later this week at some point in time, as well as The Westerner by Zane Grey. I think that's probably one of the more interesting reviews that I've done on the channel, just because you go watch the video and you'll understand why. Again, those will be out, I think. I don't know. Remember the exact day? Probably Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Keep an eye out for that. Your phones will probably be dinging quite a bit this week with videos from me. Getting into it, though, guys, what am I going to read this week? Well, if you watched my TBR video for the month, you know that I have quite a bit of stuff on there that I want to get done, at least quality-wise. We started the wagon train. We were heading from the east out to the west. We have started the Louis L'Amour Sackett series. Like I said, we're calling it the wagon train. I guess Faceless has given us all jobs and described us all as who we are on this wagon train. It looks like Hayden Reed's our fearless leader, even though he's denying it, but we know he is. Although, and apparently I am the peacekeeper, but I don't think I would have to be the peacekeeper if Kevin and Faceless would quit arguing and figure out which one of them decided that we were going to try to go through Donner Pass come wintertime. I don't know who it was, but someone needs to fess up to it and just admit they were wrong, that we're not going that way, guys. But anyways, like I said, we're going to start the Sackett series. This is the longest going series by Louis L'Amour. I know a couple of the guys started this series a little early. So I was feeling a little behind schedule until I picked up Sackett's Land yesterday, and I finished it in one day. Less than a day, actually. I really enjoyed this. It's like 185 pages. I sat down and essentially read this in one sitting. I mean, it really is that good of a book. Keep an eye out for a review at some point in time. I'm not sure when I'm going to do my review. I don't want to post my review too early and the other guys not have done theirs yet. So the natural, course from there, once I finished book 1, was to pick up book 2. And I didn't want to finish book 2, I don't want to finish it too early, I should say. Just because I know I'm probably going to pick up book 3, then book 4. And I don't want to be too far ahead of everybody else. I want to stick with the schedule. So I picked up, like I said, book 2, To the Far Blue Mountains, yesterday. And I'm 120 pages into it, guys. It's like a 270-something, I think. 280-page book. So I have a little over, 150 pages left. I will probably, by the end of the day, be close to finished with this. I'm trying to take my time with it, but it's not looking like that's going to work, guys. I'm enjoying this series quite a bit. So really happy that Hayden Reed decided that, hey, you know what, he wanted to do this, invite everybody, and give that huge invite to everybody. So again, thanks to Hayden Reed for allowing all of us to join him on this journey. I promise I will do my best to keep Kevin and Jay in line as best as I can. So like I said, gonna, enjoy that as much as I can. Kind of take my time a little bit with it, but it's a little hard, guys. You know, I had talked about if I finished that a little early, you know, I was talking to myself. You know, it makes me sound crazy when I say that. I had decided that if I finish this or get, you know, so far into it, I would pick up another book just to kind of make this one last a little longer. So I think I might pick up American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. I absolutely love the movie American Psycho. My wife, not so much. I've made her watch it a couple times. She doesn't quite get the movie and she doesn't quite like it, but I don't want to say force her to watch, but I subject her to the movie. I guess I will say. Not gonna lie though, guys, I did read like the first paragraph of this book, and it's already starting off very interesting. So very, very much looking forward to getting into that sometime this week, hopefully. The other book that I'm going to try to focus on, guys, is Stephen King's It. This is a big chunker of a book, and to tell you how big a chunker, I'm about 100 pages in, guys, and it looks like I'm 20 pages into this. It is ridiculous. I mean, this is crazy. Again, guys, to show you, I mean, the bookmark, you can see where it's at. Again, I'm about 100 pages into this. Kind of show you. And it seriously, guys, looks like I'm, like I said, 20 pages into this thing. So I'm sure it's going to be a long journey. You know, so far I've read the part of, you know, Georgie, as well as, you know, Stan got the call, Richie got the call. I think I'm about to start where Ben gets the call from Mike. So looking forward to continuing that and whatnot. Like I said, guys, got some good reading coming up, you know. Definitely going to try to focus some more on the horror aspect for the channel. So like I said, got some good reading coming up here. You know, what's coming up on the channel. Like I said, though, you know, kind of segueing into that, you know, I have a couple book reviews coming up on the channel. I have a movie review coming up on the channel. Should be up today at some point in time, I believe. It is a Western movie review. I'm really excited for this one. Watch it. I think you guys will like it. Do a little bit of a kind of showing you what comes with it and whatnot. So kind of keep an eye out for that, guys. Let me know down below, what are you guys reading? I'm sure the guys on the wagon train with me will let me know where they're at with this. I wouldn't be surprised though, guys, if somebody on the wagon train's like 5 books into the series at this point. I think that they know who they are. You know, but like I said, guys, I hope y'all have a good week. Get some reading done. Enjoy your final day of Labor Day weekend off and whatnot, and y'all stay safe.